Your family, the Kuzlans, has
Los
stewarded the
Kuzlan.
lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. But we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pop, I didn't see her. How? You remember my daughter?
No, pero
I
tiene
see she's
aquí.
become a lovely young woman. Pleased to see you again, my dear.
Yo soy del Imperio de Jade, ¿dónde demonios estoy? Me habéis traído aquí por alguna razón.
Since your brother is leading our forces south and I'm going with the Owl, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Bueno, tú eres mi padre, tú no eres mi padre. No nos parecemos en nada. Es realmente necesario.
This is no needless task. I ask you to take a great responsibility. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away.
No.
Yes. There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
Estos dichos de occidentales estúpidos. No los conozco. ¿Y este quién
It is
es?
an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Kuzland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Un guarda gris, qué sé yo.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true.
Protocolo debe ser cuando
Brother
yo me
Owl has taught
presento.
you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
¿Eh? ¿Alguna razón que deba importarme a mí?
Maker's breath, mind your manners.
¿Eh?
I take no offense. The Grey Wardens are not what we once were.
I'll not have the Wardens spoken ill of in my household. Without them, the Darkspawn would have killed us all in the first blight. You are the only reason men still live in Thedas. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
Sir
If I
Gilbert.
might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
No tengo el menor interés en unirme a los guardias grises.
Do you hear that, Duncan? My daughter is not interested. So unless you intend
Voy a
to invoke
reclutar
the
otro
right of
lado de
conscription,
barbitas.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Fuera de pibita.
can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
No creo que para eso necesite estar aquí. O no pongas a prueba mis habilidades. No lo sé. No creo que para eso necesite.
Yes, you do. Duncan is an honored guest, and it's your duty to make him welcome here. Is that clear? In the meantime, find Fergus,
Que
and
tengo
tell
pista
him to
de
lead the
pinta
troops
de
to
mucama, que no ves
Ostagar.
las dagas que tengo ahí atrás. Tanto. ¿Estás tratando de librarte de mí?
We must discuss the battle plans in the south. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Sí, lo que tú digas. Lo que se mueve acá. ¿Eh? Ayuda de trama. Ayuda de trama son marcadores sobre tu mapa en la zona al cual indica el lugar que necesitas desplazarte para progresar en tu misión activa. Presión, rueda de ratón para acercar la cámara. Sí, todo bastante. Bien. A ver, ¿quieres hablar conmigo vos? Arhawi. Hablemos.
Yes?
Espero que la demora de tus hombres no sea nada grave.
Poor weather, I believe. Their progress has been slow, but it's nothing you need worry about.
¿Y tu hijo está interesado en mí?
The topic has come up from time to time. The young and their infatuations.
Yo no recuerdo compartir ese interés.
That speaks to your nature, not ours. I can't say I approve of the freedom your father allows.
Tengo
If
dos
something
legas
did
entre medio.
happen, well, we'd address it as befits a family of our stature.
No te hagas muchas ilusiones.
Your father's permissiveness has made you willful, indeed. It may not always serve you so well.
¿Y cuánto hace que tú y padre son amigos?
We fought together under King Maric when he drove the Orlesians out of Ferelden. Heady times. The years since have not held the same promise. It's not something a youth would understand. It will be good to ride beside your father again.
¿Y conociste al rey Merrick?
Your father hasn't spoken of our time with him? That man took care of his friends. As they say, he was large as life and twice as tall. It's too bad Kalen isn't half that.
¿No tienes buena opinión del rey Kalen?
I think of him as much as he thinks at all.
That's enough, Hal. You speak of our king.
The girl did ask, your lordship. As per the latitude you allow. I merely offered my opinion.
Debo irme.
Another time, then.
Hay más para hablar. Aquí. Padre. Ya hablé con padre. Hablemos con este.
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone.
¿Podemos hablar luego?
Your father has left you in charge of the castle? Then I will see you at dinner tomorrow, if not sooner.
Estoy impaciente.
As do I. Until then.
Maldita.
Good evening, milady.
Pues entonces yo quiero hablar contigo. ¿Dónde mierda tengo que ir? No me marca nada de esto. Sí. Un guardia genérico. Perros. ¿Son del juego o son de acá del vecindario? Ahorita. Estúpidos perros. La sopa. Sopa de perro. Ahora mismo.
Well, all right.
Tomar todo. ¿Cómo decía? Vengo del imperio de Jade. No estoy familiarizada con este reino occidental inferior en belleza y en cultura.
As you desire.
¿Qué están haciendo aquí tantos? Les rezan a sus estúpidos dioses inferiores. Yo he matado dioses. Dioses con forma de zorra. Y elefantes. Y hombres con complejo de dios. Es un relato de vida de... ¿Qué pasa con todos estos mensajitos de mierda? ¿Hola?
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all.
Rezar no ayudará en nada,
Have you
mujer.
come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
¿El ácido le? No le veo sentido.
I would hope that one who may succeed the turn would value piety more than that.
No creo que nadie escuche nuestras plegarias, Mayor.
The prophet Andraste herself once doubted the path before her. Perhaps we should pray as she did.
No.
Creator of the heavens, world, and seas, we beseech you. Your daughter is astray, lost in the wood of desolation. May the flame of your truth guide her home. So let it be.
No.
I sincerely hope your soul is at ease. Now I shall pray for your father and your brother. Join in if your heart compels you. Creator of the sky, the land, and the sea. Hear your people in our time of need. Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return.
Aburrida.
So let it be.
Aburrida.
Your faith is silent tonight. I hope you are just deep in reflection.
No me
There are
interesa
many
tu
more
estúpida
who must
revisión.
receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me,
Esto es más de
we
oírme.
shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
Carajo. Pues. Bien. ¿Qué carajo estoy buscando?
Good evening, milady.
¿Mm?
And so I shall.
Se supone que es mi castillo. ¿Por qué carajo tengo que ir con gasúas por todos lados? Tomar todo. ¿Mm? Masa de hierro. ¿Ya tengo un arma? No. Abrí esto también.
Well, all right.
No, esto ya estuve ahí.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I
Tiene
didn't want to
descolorado.
interrupt.
Maldito sea, ¿cómo te atreves a recibir e interrumpirme? Una buena cosa, teniendo en cuenta con quién está padre.
Yes, I saw the Isle arrive. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again,
¿Eh?
and is threatening to leave.
¿Qué dices? ¿Y por qué has venido a buscarme? ¿Es algo?
You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
Ups. Perro estúpido, siempre portándose mal.
You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
No necesito que me ande siguiendo te
Your
despertes.
mother was quite insistent, and I fear her more than you.
Maldita sea. Bueno, ¿y dónde está exactamente?
She was entertaining Lady Landra and her son when I left her. Perhaps in the atrium? Before we go, my lady, might I beg a question?
¿Qué
I've
quieres?
heard from several people that a Grey Warden is here. Is that true?
¿Barbitas? Sí, sí, pareces emocionado.
Awed more like. The reputation of the Grey Wardens as mythical warriors is unsurpassed.
No dejes que eso te perturbe, Sir Chilmer.
It's just that the gate guard said that this warden asked after me by name. Do you know if that's true?
En serio, Sir Gilmer, no tengo tiempo para cuchicheos.
As you wish. Although it's going to drive me mad until I find out. Can you imagine? Me, a Grey Warden? It would be everything I've dreamed of. Of course, I shouldn't get ahead of myself.
Tus sueños son muy
Pardon my
vulgarcitos. Ahora me hiciste perder noción de mierda.
Of course.
¿Sí? No sé qué. ¿Y qué?
As you desire.
A ver qué tienes acá, ¿eh? No hay nada. No hay loot. No hay nada interesante. Colorado, qué carajo. Viejo.
Hello, my dear girl. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History's boring.
Me da la impresión de que soy adoptada. No me parezco nada a mi
the very
padre.
family in whose castle you
Aún
live.
tengo
Show
que conocer a mi
some
padre.
respect.
No les vendría mal un poco de disciplina.
Perhaps you could help me with that. Might you join me in teaching this lesson?
Creo que ya soy mayorcita para lecciones.
Perhaps you could make the topic more palatable for these lads and their minuscule intellects.
Dudo que eso sea posible.
Unfortunate, but as you wish.
Does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself.
Viejo loco. ¿No te había sido por allá o qué? Bueno, no importa. Sigamos investigando.
Good evening, milady.
Está la cocina.
Lovely.
Viste mierda. ¿Qué es esto, el comedor? Va. Comedor medieval de familia acaudalada. Escucho el ladrido del perro, debe ser el mío. Mi perro. ¿Qué sucede aquí? ¿Qué estoy desarbarata?
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves, I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
Quizás sería mejor sacrificarte a ti.
What? That monster is in my larder, slobbering all over the bacon, and you're insulting me?
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the Turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
¿Qué pasa con el perro? Estúpido animal.
Well, all right.
¿Qué demonios? Ven aquí. Siéntate. Ese perro más grande que yo.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Está contento. Siéntate, no pienso tolerar esto.
Wait, did you hear that?
¿Qué nombre le vamos a poner al perro? No poner Luis Suárez. Morde a todos. ¿Qué carajo? ¿Qué es esto? Adiós. Que no entiendo los controles. Bueno, están haciéndolo bastante bien ustedes, así que supongo que... ¿Hay algún otro?
Giant rats? It's like the start of every
Oh,
bad
que te lleno de
adventure tale
sangre.
my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes.
El perro
Looks like he
también.
wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Puede que solo fuera una coincidencia.
Doubtful. Look at the garbage they got into. Your hound doesn't eat like that. He's much more finicky. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Jarl's men.
Te diría que vayas a bañarte, está lleno de sangre de rata. No me digas que hay más. Así que ahora mi compañero es el perro. Champiñón de las profundidades, ¿qué hace esto? Tras masticar un champiñón de las profundidades, el usuario recupera una pequeña cantidad de vigor. Es basura. Acá en el saco de arena. Raíz élfica. Esto sí. Raíz élfica, ¿qué puede salir mal?
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Sí, bueno, ¿qué le vamos a hacer?
Look at him now. Snuck into my larder once again and makes off like a free thief, he does.
Oh, mistress, there are rats in the larder. Big ones.
Well, looks like the dog killed them.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Elfos. Tontos. A ver ahora. Puertitas secretas. Dime.
Of course. Well, all right.
Raíces élficas, dame todas las raíces élficas que pueda llevar. Dámelas todas. Vitela en blanco. ¿Esto qué es? Útil como soporte de ilustraciones y texto. ¿Yo para qué quiero eso? Más vitelas en blanco. O sea, se supone que es una despensa para guardar comida, pero guardan vitelas en blanco. Estos elfos no saben dónde guardar las cosas. Hacia el otro lado. Ya di una vuelta completa del lugar. Grité. Tenemos aquí. Tenemos aquí. Elfos. Mierda. ¿Tienes algún nombre? No, nombre genérico. Así que... por acá. Seguime, perra. ¿Sí?
Of course.
Qué poca plata queda.
Good evening, milady. Good evening, milady.
Puerta principal. Dame el cuarzo. Dame más. No sé. No, porque ya estuve. No puedo ir por acá. Debe ser la puerta de salida. Porque ya estuve. Bueno, tengo que ir con Madre. ¿Dónde estás, Madre? Madre. O supuesta madre. Dudo que sea mi madre biológica. Está el viejo. Está lurias el viejo. ¿Qué sucede aquí?
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my lovely
Mira cómo
daughter.
está mi perro.
I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Tú no eres mi madre, no te pareces nada. Preferiría no tener que seguir persiguiendo a este estúpido perro.
Don't say such things. Your Mabari adores you, and he is a marvelous protector. See? I'll assume that means Nan is back to work, so my guests may eat soon. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Van Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
No te vas a acordar, che.
I'm so proud of my pup's mastery of tact and diplomacy.
Well, it was a lovely salon, from what little I remember.
Which wouldn't be much, considering we had to pour you into the carriage afterwards.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
Ve a remojarte la cabeza.
I beg your pardon?
Her diplomatic skills will earn her a post in Orlais. Just you wait.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
You would think that it would make it easier to make a match for her, not more difficult.
Perhaps your daughter simply has a mind of her own, your ladyship. You should be proud.
Proud doesn't get me any more grandchildren.
¿Eres consciente de que estamos en guerra?
Aware that my husband and son are about to ride off to battle and perhaps never return? Quite.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Sí, tu vete al estudio, Colorado.
Good evening, your ladyship.
Claro. Tú no eres mi madre. ¿Quién demonios
You
es
should
tú?
say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
¿Quién es Fergus? ¿Y dónde está Fergus?
If he's not out with his men, probably upstairs with Oriana.
¿Sabes que hay un guardagris en el castillo?
Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited.
Sí, este lugar es aburrido. ¿Tan malo sería?
There's enough here at the castle to occupy you. I don't need you off chasing danger like your brother.
Bueno, me voy.
I love you, my darling girl. You know that, don't you?
Tú no eres mi madre. ¿Y eso qué viene?
You've grown up so fast. And now Bryce is leaving you in charge of the castle.
Es natural.
I suppose there's no point in dwelling on it. Go do what you must then. I will see you soon.
No estás imbécil, Fergus. ¿Quién carajo es Fergus? ¿Estás aquí, Fergus?
As you desire.
Fergus. Tengo un Mavari y le puse Luis Suárez porque va a morderte el cuello.
Lovely.
Fergus. 3 puertas. ¡No! Vamos a ver esta. ¡Mierda! Vamos a ver esta de acá. Fergus. ¿Dónde carajo estás? Maldito seas. Mavari, en cuanto veas a Fergus, lo muerdes. Lo muerdes con ganas. Como si fuera una galleta de perro. Puta madre, ¿por qué no puedo abrir nada? Ese Fergus.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Pero no nos parecemos en nada, hombre. ¿Qué carajo? Me dais náuseas.
When there's a man in your life, you'll understand.
Nunca me contentaría con menos de 3.
Such a thing would bring shame upon this house, sister. But if it's true, you must be discreet.
I'm not sure how I should take that, love.
As the advice of a practical Antivan woman, my dear.
Te traigo un mensaje. Padre quiere que partas sin él.
Then the Owl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards.
No sé.
Well, I'd better get underway. So many Darkspawn to behead. So little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
Podrías haber entregado tu mensaje tú mismo, padre.
And miss having both my children in one place before I leave? Not likely.
And make us sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to
Silencio,
get
pequeña
the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, maker's breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you?
Sí. Vamos, vete ya.
Enough. Enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
¿Y ahora qué? ¿Me faltaba algo? La duda. Pantalla de carga. Detener el juego, espacio para darle... Se hizo de noche. Algo huele mal en el castillo de los Kuzlen. Estoy en ropa interior, maldición. ¿Qué demonios sucede? Estúpido perro, ¿cómo te atreves a despertarme en mitad de la noche? Mira mi ropa interior. ¿Quién está ahí? ¿El fantasma? Otra vez ha sonido ratas. Ve a buscarla, vamos. Carajo.
My lady, help me! The castle is under attack!
¿Qué demonios? Ups. Ah, pero estoy... ¿Dónde están mis cosas? Vamos a tener que entrar primero. Necesito armas. Necesito nada para ustedes, son escoria. Visuales, eterno. No entiendo el control de esto. Son raros. Vamos a robarle las armas a ellos.
I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
¿Qué te pusiste tu ropa de batalla? Estoy perfectamente. ¿Qué ocurre?
A scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door.
Hiciste tiempo a
Did you see
vestirte y
their
todo. Yo
shields?
no tuve tanta
Those
suerte.
are Hal's men. Why would they attack us?
Bien. Han traicionado a padre. Nos han atacado aprovechando que nuestras tropas han partido.
You don't think Hal's men were delayed? On purpose? That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
Puede que ya esté muerto, padre. Madre.
No, I won't believe that. We must find him.
¿Aún recuerdas cómo empuñar un arma, madre?
I am no Orlesian wallflower. Give me a sword and I'll use it. Now let's go.
Esta sí, ahora tengo que tener compañera. Esta también. Genial. Genial.